juice. Hi everybody, it's Bill from The Walks of Life, and today we're making Chinese takeout style fried chicken wings. Don't take my word for it, because I might be biased, but everybody who's tried this recipe has said it's better than their local takeout restaurant. Now this recipe is based on my father's recipe that he used to make in our family Chinese restaurant. Every day he used to make a bus box full of wings and they would sell. We've always used whole wings with tips included. Some people say, hey, why buy the whole wings, buy the flats? That's fine, but I eat the wing tips. So we always do the whole wings. The recipe calls for 10 wings, which is about 2.5 pounds of chicken, about 12 wings or 24 wings and flats. Usually the chicken wings come with feathers on it. Pluck the feathers, wash the chicken, prep your chicken, make sure they're somewhat dry, put them in a bowl, and then to that, we're gonna add salt, black pepper, white pepper, sesame oil, soy sauce, garlic powder, and a little bit of cornstarch and flour. The cornstarch gives it the crunch, the flour gives it the body, and this egg binds everything together. And I almost forgot, Shaoxing wine. Some people say, hey, I don't have Shaoxing wine, what do I do? So you could substitute it with dry sherry wine. Some people have used mirin, it's gonna be a little bit sweet, but that works. Worst case, you just leave it out. We like to use canola oil for the frying. You can use peanut oil, you can use avocado oil. We just use canola oil, it's more economical, and I think it works nicely. All right, so we're ready to marinate the chicken wings. We're gonna put a tablespoon of Shaoxing wine, tablespoon of soy sauce, quarter teaspoon of garlic powder, 1.5 teaspoons of salt, and I forgot to mention this earlier, but half teaspoon of sugar, white pepper, quarter teaspoon, 1 teaspoon sesame oil, about 1/8 of a teaspoon of black pepper, and 1 egg. Binds everything together. All right, so we're gonna mix all this up. You break up this egg. I remember in the restaurant, we used to mix a whole big bus box full of this. We used a little bit less eggs and more wings, but this is fine too. And now I'm gonna add the cornstarch and the flour. I'm gonna mix it up again. And you might be wondering, hey, there's really no batter or crunch to it. It doesn't look like much. Trust me, you just want a really light coat. It's not like a heavy coating like you have in a regular buttermilk fried chicken. That's the difference. One question that a lot of people have asked is, hey, do I put the cornstarch and the flour together or do I do that afterwards? Put it all together. Let them marinate for a couple of hours. Best thing to do is the night before and you stick them in the fridge and then fry them the next day. Okay, so we've got our wings out of the fridge. They've come up to temperature a little bit. We took them out a little bit in advance. There's this liquid at the bottom. And what you wanna do is you wanna remix everything and distribute. So we're using the wok today. We want to fry at 325, but I'm going to try to get it up to 330. Even 335 is okay, because once you drop 2 or 3 wings in there, the oil is just going to cool down super fast. Everybody asks this question, how do I keep my wings crispy and how do they stay crispy? Well, the key is double fry your chicken wings with a rest in between. Just like a good steak, all those juices have to settle back into the meat, into the bone, and cool down a little bit. And then you fry second time and that crisps up the outside of the skin and warms the inside. That's how you get a really crispy, juicy fried chicken wing. That's 1, that's 2, 3. Depending upon how much oil you have, if you're using a wok or a small pot, you decide how many that you can handle in a batch. So we're gonna let these fry for about 5 minutes. I see some wing tips. I like my wing tips crispy. So probably in about 2 or 3 minutes, I'm gonna turn them over. You can see how quickly this went down. The nice thing about the restaurant is those deep fryers, you just set the temperature and the flame just comes up automatically. In this case, we're gonna adjust it up. And once it reaches 325, I'll turn it back down. But right now, if we look at it, it's just about reached the temperature, 325. So I'm about to adjust this slightly down. You can see the batter has a little light crust on it. And that's exactly what you want. All right, our timer just went off for 5 minutes. I'm going to take these out. And what I do with these is I have a cast iron pan on the stove. I love doing this for fried food. I'm gonna take them out, let them drain, and this is where they're gonna rest. And you can see they got a nice color to them already. These are probably not 100% cooked yet. As I take them out and put them on the cast iron, they're gonna continue cooking. And then now we're just gonna do the same thing with the second batch. So it's important to move the wings around while they're frying so that the oil temperature is uniform. In this case, the wok edges heat up faster, and the middle, actually, believe it or not, is not as hot. This has been resting for 5 minutes. I'm gonna let it rest for another 5 or 10 minutes. So the other question a lot of people ask is, can I make these wings ahead of time? And of course you can. What I recommend is that you fry them once. You don't double fry them. One fry, freeze them. One fry, refrigerate. Take them out again to reheat them. Deep frying them in oil. You can use an air fryer. You can use a toaster oven or regular oven to heat them up. We're ready for our second fry. We're gonna bring our oil temperature back up to 325, and then we're gonna put the first batch of wings in there for 3 minutes. Well, it's just generally a good practice. Keeps the oil from getting bad quickly. Okay, we're pretty high temperature right now. Okay, we're a little bit over, but it's okay. We're gonna drop them all in. We're at about 340. 1, 2, 3. We got a lot of noise going on here because all the steam and all the water that has gone into the crust now is getting fried out. And you see now it's, since we're not starting with cold wings, it's easier to maintain a 325. We dropped it in at a little over 335, and now we're at ideal frying temperature. 3-minute timer has begun. I'm gonna still continue to move these. All right, I can feel it. These are about ready. I'm just gonna put them up into this handy spider. Look at these are beautiful golden brown. Nice and crispy now. And now while I'm letting these drain, I'm gonna multitask here a little bit. We'll check the temperature of this oil, and we're at 338. Putting in the second batch. Okay, now with the spider, I just put it right here. I'm getting these ready again now. I'm gonna take these off of the spider, turn off this flame. Okay, taking these out. Let's let these cool off a little bit and give them a try. These rings have been rested. Let's see how this is. Nice and crispy on the outside, and whoa, look at that juice.
Whoa.
Juicy.
Whoa.
Sarah, you try one.
I'm way ahead of you.
Mama Judy, come try a chicken wing.
They're so good. Crazy juicy. Super tasty, like perfectly seasoned. But also, it's crispy.
So good. The crispy outside and the juicy inside. The key to that is the double fry. You see this tip? That's why we keep this tip on. It's a handle. When I eat a chicken wing, I eat the chicken wing. I take the flat off, take the bone out, and the bones are clean as a whistle, and I eat that. I eat the cartilage. I gnaw on that drumstick. The chicken wing tip, it's like a potato chip. It's gone.
Clean bone.
Clean Bone Club. If you like this video and you like this recipe, like and subscribe us on the YouTube channel and visit us at thewoksoflife.com.
And you will love this recipe.
Oh my god, I wasn't recording. No!